morning. It is another cloudy day here in San Diego. It is a little bit later than I started yesterday, but it's all right. We're still getting after it. Get my workout in, get my day started, go from there. Same plan as yesterday, take over the world. So let's go. I always try to plan ahead so I can shower. Always cold plunge at the gym first, so I wear my shorts to the gym, go directly to the cold plunge, then I put on my compression shorts, my regular shorts, do my workout, and then after I sauna and I shower, I'll change into clothes I'll wear for the rest of the day. That way I don't have to come back here, shower, and change. It just takes more time. So today's Tuesday. I wanted to recover my hamstrings because I think I might have pulled them in practice before dub C. Just overstretching them by humping the bunker. During the event, they felt kind of shaky, I'd say, and I was scared to sprint really hard on them. So I'm just kind of letting them heal right now, and then hopefully later this week I'll start getting into some recovery and exercising my hamstrings. But for right now, I'm just trying to keep the weight off of them. Compression boots, recovery, light biking kind of upset them, pulled back again. Didn't do any sort of leg cardio yesterday. It's just a slow game of recovery. And I'm not patient enough for it. Gotta make sure I'm doing everything I can to help my muscles recover. Protein, creatine, beta-alanine. I don't know if that's really for recovery, but maybe a little bit of collagen will help. Alright, and then there's some stuff I probably shouldn't take on an empty stomach and some stuff I should take. So we got Gorilla Shrooms, Gorilla Rush. That's a big chunk right there. Cheers. Amazing. Honestly, if it weren't for the toast, I probably couldn't eat my eggs like this. Buttered toast just is everything. I barely started eating eggs like a few years ago. And it's funny because I don't like the cooked eggs. I prefer them a little bit runnier. The more eggy they taste, the less I like them. By that, I mean like hard-boiled eggs. On today's agenda, a lot of videos I need to pump out and I want to get done. So I'm going to be working on grinding content, and then if I got some time, maybe apply for some more jobs. And then next, you wait, just kidding. Then after that, I got my new shoes coming from New Balance. We got a discount because our team sponsored by them, I believe, somehow affiliated. I don't know. They're coming today. I got some new cleats coming, new running shoes, and I got some trail shoes. I'm gonna be going on a backpacking trip. I've also heard good things about trail running shoes on turf, so might give them a go on the paintball field too. Apparently, I didn't start the dishwasher, so that sucks. Either that or it didn't work. All right, I got some ideas for some shorts, TikToks that I want to film today, so I'm just gonna write those down. I always have these great ideas in the sauna, and then I don't write them down or anything, and I forget about it. Or in the shower. Those are the two spots where I can come up with great ideas. Make something about the new Samsung Z Fold. I think that's a really cool looking phone. I'm actually kind of obsessing over it right now. It's like $2 grand for a cell phone. It's like ridiculous. And then also just paying $2 grand, just like the cost of a computer to switch to a Android from Apple on a whim is just like nuts. You need to have some sort of try before you buy program. They do in the UK, but it's not in the US. Another concern I have for switching over is going to be losing FaceTime. I FaceTime my parents a lot. I FaceTime my girlfriend a lot when she's gone, like she is now, not normally, but because my parents can't work Zoom. What am I gonna do? I'm gonna send you a Zoom meeting, a lot of videos to edit. Got yesterday's vlog to completely make, and then I wanna go back and remake or re-edit the first Vegas practice. I want to work on making my videos a little bit more exciting and not just clips. But obviously it takes a lot longer to edit those videos. I'm trying to pump these out. I don't know. Your boy just needs to get to work. So, let's do it. These, Kenzie, still on your desk. Probably clean it off a little bit first. Okay, before I get started on today's video editing mission, just gonna do a quick check through the emails. I did see on LinkedIn just now that I did have someone with the recruiter title check out my profile. I don't know if anybody's noticed, but I bought some stuff from Whistling Diesel. It's actually part of this Monster Max collection, and it's actually really solid stuff. Like, these socks are probably my favorite, and I use them for every tournament, and they're kind of wearing through, so I'm getting sad because it might not be lasting too much longer, but super high quality socks. And I'm not just plugging it because he's a YouTuber. I think it's genuinely a decent product, and his hat that I always wear too came beat up. Like, that's the style, but it actually is super high quality. Big shout out to him for making quality products. I think they're made in the USA too, so if I ever make a product or something like that, which I think would be cool, it definitely has to be made in the USA. It's the one thing that I love about the DJI. I can just set it down and it's always perfect level and stuff. The shots are good. But real quick, if you do have a company or a product that you like that's 100% USA made, drop down in the comment. I kind of want to know. I want to buy more USA made stuff. I think having a paintball company that was like USA made stuff would be really super high quality and like dope. Well, shout out to Marcelo too, actually, for the shirt, the PTG merch. If you haven't already, you already know, PTG. Last event he hooked it up with this shirt and a long sleeve that's super dope, so super nice of him, thanks. So I didn't make a coffee today, and I'm not feeling terrible or anything from it, but I have this terrible taste of stevia in my mouth, and I hate stevia for that reason. So protein is probably going to be given to Kenzie, although I bought it for myself, but she's got the Costco stuff that I like, so we'll just do a little swap. But I think I kind of want to make a coffee just to get this stevia taste out of my mouth. So I guess this means cue the coffee montage. If you're right-handed, you probably never realize, but everything's kind of made for right-handed people. Like, there's no measurements on this side for left-handed people, just for right-handed people. I guess I barely have any milk. Little do they know. Little do they know. This is another right-handed thing, dude. Are you kidding me? Alright, I'll do it right-handed. Today I'll be using the Black Rifle coffee mug with Only You Can Prevent Terrorism. There. Is it too late to be having a coffee right now? I'll be honest, I didn't check the time. Normally I don't do caffeine after 3. It's 2:30, so, but we're cutting it close. I think I finally got milk good enough for latte art. This is beautiful, hold on. Finally frothed my milk right and got latte art. One thing about being left-handed is the logo should probably, or the design should be facing out, but because I'm left-handed, I get to look at it. Alright, well, I brushed my teeth a while ago to get the stevia taste out of my mouth. Didn't work. I think the coffee and the toothpaste are kind of colliding, but it tastes fine, from what I can tell. Alright, back to it. I am working on optimizing SEO for my first practice out in Vegas video. So I'm working on that. There's a lot of things that come with creating one video, and I do all of it. So there's thumbnails. I always do 3 thumbnails. So you may be seeing one of 3 different potential thumbnails, and it's basically A/B testing those. I'm also working on trying to improve my SEO for each video. So I'm working with ChatGPT, obviously, see if they can just, or if it can just give me the right information. I just add it in, but I still write like a description, and then get important times in each video. So yeah, there's a lot of moving parts, and then I always try to make some sort of short to go with it and promote the video, but I don't know if I will for this video. That is what's on the agenda, and then after that I have to edit and upload yesterday's vlog. I'll just sit and yap about it. All right, back to it. Oh, you gotta love it when you're trying to be cinematic, get a few extra shots and you're out in the hall filming your package and your neighbor walks out on you. A new vlog, a new package. Let's go. This one is from the sponsor, New Balance, little company. I'm not sure if you heard of them. I don't really know how exactly they got the sponsorship. I'm not gonna not take advantage of it. I got like half off, which is a pretty good deal. And I really needed new running shoes. You're there. That's sick. These are like legit running shoes, and I'm not really a runner, but I really like how running shoes are when you're running, when I do run, and like when I'm going on walks or doing like all day things. So these are the 1080s. Big fan of them. These are my old ones. I really liked them because they didn't have laces and I don't know how to tie my shoes. So they're definitely really worn. I've had them for like a few years now. So see how these fit. Sad that they have laces, but you know, that is the price we have to pay. Second pair of shoes. I'm not sure which ones. I got a few pairs. Oh, let's go. These ones. These are trail running shoes. Like I said, not a big runner, but I heard trail running shoes are actually really good for turf and paintball fields. So gonna give these a go. I'm also going on a big backpacking trip that I mentioned. Probably vlog that. But yeah, going to be using these on that backpacking trip. Look like they have really good tread. Kind of curious to see if these work better than cleats on the turf. This is an 8. This is an 8.5. So I will quickly find out what size fits me best. Hopefully I don't have to send anything back. So right off the rip, these are the 8s and they feel a little tight, but not in a bad way. And I think I have a little bit of room right above or right over my toe, maybe about thumbs. Wow. They feel grippy. And it actually doesn't feel too tight. Like 8.5 is actually a good size. I'm a big fan of the 1080 because it feels like you're walking on a cloud. Can't beat that in a running shoe. Time for some hydration. Really annoying when you can't get your hand down the container. Vertical hydration is actually pretty fire. I definitely like it better with less water than more water. I'm gonna get back in the lab. Finish editing this video. Yesterday's video should be going up soon. I got a ways to go before this video is edited and done. I'm winding down for bed, about to make some calm. I got a little bit of video editing to do before the night's over. Just want to get that first vlog finished and uploaded possibly today. It's a lot. I gotta work on shooting less, talking more, and making it easier to edit. So all those things to be continued for today's vlog. I think that's it. Good night. Peace.